it's really important to have an agreement with each child depending upon their age and stage. And every child is different. So we have a site for parents called Cyberwise, and we have a free agreement on there that parents can download and use. But what we suggest is to use it as a talking point. You know, talk about like what times of day are appropriate not to have your phones and what other things you might have to accomplish, and come to that agreement with each child, and you both sign it and you talk about what the consequences are if you don't live to that agreement. But that makes it so much easier. I mean, kids need boundaries. And so to give them those boundaries is really a gift. I mean, a lot of it is going to come down to trust, you know, and this is why you start these conversations when kids are really young. So every step of the way, you're part of their digital life. You know what they're doing. They come to you with problems, and you can't start that at age 13 because it's disingenuous. But if you start that with little things when they're younger and you kind of move up as they get older, hopefully you'll already be part of their digital life. So you'll communicate with them about the things they're doing online. And I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's something that parents have to do, because there's no other way to know if they encounter something unsafe or dangerous online unless you ask, unless they're willing to tell you. You know, it's almost, I mean, I have a hard time focusing on the screen all day. So imagine if you're 6 and you're trying to do that. So I know the school that I'm working at, we try really hard to balance the screen activities with non-screen activities. So if we give the child a task to do on the screen, we have to give them a similar task off the screen for the same amount of time. And we find that that really helps because the children need their breaks from their screens. The other thing I do, and I'm sure most teachers do this too, but when I'm teaching a class on Zoom, I really try to give the kids time in breakout rooms so they can just chat with their friends and be with their peers, and not only do the assignment, but have that important social connection. So that's a nice break from just having to stare at me on a screen. So there are strategies. You know, we have to keep in mind that it's really tough for a kid to stare at a screen all day. But, you know, I hope that the bright side is after this is all over, the kids who used to love screens will say, you know what, I'm so sick of my screen and I'm so excited to have face-to-face connection again. So maybe we'll find that happy balance somewhere in the middle.